Yo, welcome to the stream, everybody. We're locked in right now. It's a crypto rap exclusive. I'm your host, YNOT, greatest crypto rapper of all time, and we're locked in the trenches. Another day, another dollar, so they say. It's a pleasure to have you guys here. Let's rock and roll. You already know what the fuck going on. You already know what the fuck going on. It's your boy, YNOT. Alright. Let's get it. Alright. Yo. Welcome. Good to see you guys. Welcome to the stream, everybody. This is a crypto rap exclusive, and I'm your host, YNOT. I'm the greatest crypto rapper of all time, and we're locked in the trenches. Another day, another dollar, up late, middle of the night. This is crypto rap live in the evening. It's a pleasure to see you guys. We are locked in like any other day, trying to hit the trenches with a baseball bat. Looking for the hottest and freshest plays, talking all things cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, decentralized finance, cryptographic encryption. We're talking about Bitcoin, we're talking about altcoins, we're talking about meme coins, and everything in between coins. It's a pleasure to see you guys. We're going to take a look at the macro, then zoom in on the micro, and keep it pushing. It's a pleasure to see you guys. Zooming in on the micro, I bet you guys do that a lot, huh? Welcome. It's good to see you guys. It's a pleasure, absolutely, to have you. And this is another day, another dollar, so they say. So let's lock and load. Let's hit the trenches hard, and let's figure out what's going on. Yo. It's an absolute pleasure to see you guys. This is a crypto rap exclusive, and I'm your gracious host, YNOT, greatest crypto rapper of all time. What's up, everybody? Let's get a comment in the chat. Everybody drop a comment in the chat. Let's get a W. Everybody put some likes in there. I want to see something from y'all. I want to sign a life. What's up, everybody? It's good to see you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's an absolute pleasure. How goes it? How we doing tonight? It's a pleasure to see you guys. What's your biggest trade? I've made multiple doctors' salaries on single trades, bro. We are locked in. Meme coins can change your life. Crypto broadly can change your life. It's not just meme coins. This is the most opportunity-rich industry on the planet. You look tired? Yeah, I'm fucking exhausted, man. It's what, 2:30 a.m. or some shit like that. I'm about to go live for about 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna knock out. I've been so busy since I got back from Kuala Lumpur. I have had zero free time. Can you get into this without bots? Yeah, absolutely. Every bot is a scam and a lie anyways, bro. So you actually want to get into this without bots. This coin, 182,000 and climbing. So far, so good. Yo, it's good to see you, Antonio. Welcome. Yeah, this looks fantastic, actually. Chart looks pretty great here. Ranging upwards very convincingly. Yo, what's up? We're locked in. Another day, another dollar. Thanks for the likes. XRP gang? Whoa. Slow down. I'm gonna stop you right there, bro. Everyone tap like right now. Everybody tap that screen. Let's run up the likes. XRP gang, bro, I would rather not. XRP gang is a little bit silly. Look at this. 180,000 and climbing. So far, so great on this chart. It's an immaculate, pretty much perfect looking chart. Started off slow and steady in the first few minutes. Topped out at 30K, fell down to 15K. Now it's ranged up all the way to 200K. New profile picture? Yes, sir. This is my custom one-of-one NFT from Entropy. It's an Acolyte NFT. It's me in my famous outfit that I wore in the Solana Beach music video. The biggest music video I ever shot in crypto. What do I have against Ripple? Well, I like investing in things that make me money. I don't have anything against Ripple. I just don't like holding things that go down. Yo, it's good to see you guys. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive. We're locked in the trenches right now. Another day, another dollar. If the founder of your blockchain lives in a $30 million mansion in Miami and has a $50 million yacht, then maybe you should find a different blockchain. I'm just saying. Vitalik doesn't live in a $30 million mansion in Miami. Totally doesn't live in a $30 million mansion in Miami. Brad Garlinghouse somehow does. Curious. Really wondering about that. Let's lock in and take a look around. Trying to find some good stuff. There's got to be some gems around here somewhere. Buttcoin's at $40 million market cap. Holy moly, what an explosive success. The champion of the market. We've been following this all the way since down at 500K. I think the first time we saw this on stream all the way back almost a month ago was around 300K. Now this thing has gone absolutely parabolic, shredding upwards 40-50K. Sorry, 40-50 mil. This is definitely a safe haven play. While the whole market is bleeding, take a look at this. Bitcoin is down under 70,000 again. ETH is down, threatening to drop under 2,000 again. BNB down at 630, collapsing down to 300, 400 range. XRP at 140, we'll see it at 50 cents pretty soon. And Solana at 85 flat, gonna drop down to 60, gonna drop down to 50. Warwick says, good luck with your Buttcoin, bro. I'm out. Good riddance, bro. Good luck with your XRP. While XRP has gone down 18% in the past week, Buttcoin has gone up 400% in the past week. Do you realize how spot holding a bag of XRP is an opportunity cost given that situation, bro? I wouldn't expect you sheep to understand. It's good to see you guys. Welcome to the stream. We're locked in. Another day, another dollar. There's got to be a banger out here somewhere. Taking a look around, trying to find the hottest and freshest plays. 3 to 400 range. Bro, do you know how much support it has? BNB isn't going below 400 in the next year. Where do you think the bottom of Bitcoin is, Matt? Just curious. And what do you think about the recent accusations from Justin Sun's, that's his name, right? From Sun's ex-girlfriend / ex-wife. And also the accusations from the founder of OKX, accusing Binance of billions of dollars of fraud, washing a bunch of illicit money, and artificially propping up their price, and market manipulation. What do you think of the accusation that Binance was single-handedly responsible for the greatest single-day liquidation event in crypto history? You think there's going to be consequences for that? I mean, I know CZ already went to jail, but what's next, right? XRP going to Ethereum's price in a decade? Warwick, you realize that for XRP to go to Ethereum's price, that's $1 to $2,000, so you're looking at approximately let's just say a 1,300 times. 1,300 times. XRP current market cap, you're looking at $85 billion. $85 billion times 1,200. You're looking at 102 trillion US dollars. How much money does the United States have? The United States has a net worth of 135 trillion. So you're saying that XRP is going to have almost as much as the entire United States, which is Bitcoin market cap. Warwick, I think you might be stupid, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I think you might be stupid. Bitcoin is 1 trillion market cap. 1.3 trillion market cap. This is 100 times the market cap of Bitcoin right now. You're telling me that XRP is going to be 100 times the current market cap of Bitcoin. You're off by a factor of 100, bro. I think you might just straight up not know math. I'm not going to lie. This guy said that XRP is going to be worth 100 times Bitcoin. Can you screw your brain on for a second, bro? Can you get real? My goodness gracious. Anyways, just fucking leave, man. Clearly you're too dumb for this shit. Alpha says, Polygon and Harmony, one good project, Owen blockchain, cross-chain, Solana trash, BNB 2030. Damn. Solana trash. That's savage. Parley says, we are cooked. Yeah, we're a little bit cooked. I'm not going to lie. Do I think Bitcoin will go lower? Yeah, my personal target for Bitcoin, I'm expecting it to drop under 50,000. I honestly think that it could go as low as 20 to 30,000. I think that this decisive downward move that we've seen recently is just the first step on a long journey of bearishness. Solid says, it's because of Epstein connection to Bitcoin will cause it to drop. That's one of many reasons. You know, crypto more broadly is a canary in a coal mine, right? We are the most sensitive financial sector on the planet. We're the most volatile and we're the most dynamic. So when something goes wrong, crypto is the first one to suffer, and it suffers the hardest. So I think just everything is going to trend down because I think we're going into a pretty bearish macroeconomic march. And the next few months are going to be pretty miserable for everyone. And I think crypto is going to take the worst of it. Paladin says, casuals will panic sell their Bitcoin. That is exactly the point. Crypto Meme says, the top holders of Bitcoin are down in billions. That is exactly the point. They want everything to go down. They want to shake you guys out. They want you guys to panic, and they're going to hold your head underwater until you think you're drowning, and then only then will they take you back up for a breath of fresh air. So the whole market is really going to keep marching downwards. This is just the beginning, and until that pain reaches a maximum pain on the max pain scale, until they shake everyone out, until 99.999% of the long-term big Bitcoin holders leave, that's when they'll finally turn things around. The institutions, the banks, the states, all of these entities have taken interest in crypto. All of these entities have taken interest in Bitcoin for the first time in decades. And you best believe that they're going to buy it at as cheap of a price that they can. And you best believe that they're going to shove the market downwards and manipulate until they reach that point. So you guys are all just pawns on the chess table, and the kings and the queens are going to send you guys into war and make you bleed until that max pain becomes so unbearable that you have to drop every single stack of your crypto, and then you have to come crawling back while you're eating bugs and living in a box, and then you're going to ask to buy it from them through ETFs. You're going to ask to buy it from them on centralized exchanges. They're going to make you get on your knees and beg for the same crypto that you've been holding for 15 years now. That's the name of the game right now. Pay attention to the hat. We got it for cheap, and that's the problem. They don't want us to have it for cheap. Penguin will recover 17 mil right now. Honestly, I'm pretty bearish on Penguin. I think the meme is washed up. What do I recommend investing in long term, not financial advice? I recommend for long term you should place some really strong, I'm talking 10 10,000x shorts perpetuals on XRP, bro. The only thing I would be holding right now is a 10,000x perpetual short on XRP. It's really not that deep. People realize there will be no more than 20 million Bitcoin ever. And you think that, like, what does that make you think, bro? You think that they don't want to accumulate it? Like, there's 20 million Bitcoin ever. Michael Saylor holds like a couple tens of thousands of it. You don't think they want to make him bleed and drop it before they let it send up again? That's one guy, literally one guy that nobody on the planet likes, and he holds the vast majority of Bitcoin. You don't think they want to make him Max Payne? You don't think they want to make him drop it? His average entry price is 76,000. Right now we're at 67,000. You don't think we're going to crash it? He's got 250,000 Bitcoin. What is that, like 0.5% or something? I don't know, bro. You're not very clever because you think that Bitcoin is going to be 1/100th of the market cap of XRP. So I pretty much don't trust anything you say. Your opinions are clearly invalid. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and we're locked in the trenches. Another day, another dollar. It's a pleasure to see you guys. I really appreciate you tuning up to the stream. I like this. 100 viewers. Make sure you guys are tapping that screen. If you guys have not dropped a comment in the chat, drop a comment in the chat. I want to hear from you guys. Say something, anything. I'll read what you have to say, and we'll keep moving. Let's go take this show on the road. BFS. You guys are still talking about this thing? This is a rug pull created to LARP and roleplay as a coin from Mr. Beast, but it actually is not from Mr. Beast. As you can see, this thing was at 200 million market cap. They rug pulled it all the way down to 60 million. Right now you're at 68 million. By the time the Super Bowl comes around, this thing is going to be absolutely cooked. We're going to be gutted. Warwick says, we're in the infancy of crypto. Market cap is going to go up 100x, maybe in our lifetime. Warwick, you have to understand that I'm bullish as well. So let's agree on that point. But to say that total crypto market cap will 100x in our lifetime is not necessarily a good thing. You have to understand that total crypto market cap currently makes up about 1.5 to 2% of the global economy, depending on how you cut the math. If you 100x that, what are you looking at? You're looking at 10, 20, 30, 40% of the global economy. You really want 40% of the global economy to be on something that literally doesn't exist? If 40% of the global economy is on something that doesn't exist, what does that mean about the quality of life of everyone on the planet? What does that mean for the housing market? What does that mean for commodities? What does that mean for food, etc., etc.? People will be in dire poverty in that situation, bro. The vast majority of human value will be concentrated in digital assets. That is miserable. That's the reality of Ready Player One. That is not the world that we want. Everyone's going to be hooked up into a box like the Matrix. That shit is not a good reality. So total crypto market cap's at 2.3 trillion, just under 2.4 trillion, which it recently reclaimed. Now it's going down, and it might keep moving. 220 billion, so volume is stagnating. We're going into the weekend, so we're going to see a little bit of a respite. I think assets are going to be weak through the weekend. As you can see, Bitcoin's already starting to drop a little bit, ETH down a little bit. I think all the majors, the alts, they're going to suffer going in through the weekend. But the good news is, with volume stagnating, it won't be as bad as it has been all week. I mean, we were seeing pretty high, almost record levels of 24-hour volume, 400 billion and stuff like that, which is crazy numbers. To move 500 billion in daily volume is quite a lot of activity in the market. The weekend should be much lower than that. I think we're going to average probably around 120 billion or something when all is said and done. So about 1/4 of the market that we've been moving in the past week. Christodulus, whatever the fuck your name is, shut your bitch ass up, bro. Shut your bitch ass up. Check Ingle? You stupid son of a bitch. You can't even spell eagle properly. Where the hell did the N come from, bro? Why did you randomly put an N in the word eagle? Man, I swear to God almighty, you gotta be one of the dumbest motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life, bro. You really made 6.7 million yesterday? Would you believe me if I told you I made it all by times 1000x shorting XRP? Oba Hakim says, you cussing, won't you be banned? Man, everyone in the chat is goddamn dumb today. We got a lot of stupid, fucking dumbass shit for brains in my chat right now. You think you get banned for cussing on TikTok, bro? You gotta be dumb as a goddamn fucking turtle, bro. Get the hell out of here with your slow brain, bro. I swear to God almighty, you stupid son of a bitch. I just said every goddamn curse word under the sun, bro. Do I look banned to you? Man, shut your bitch ass up, bro. Let's keep moving. People trying to police what I say. Why is your room so small if you got millions? What do you mean? There's over 10,000 people in my Discord, bro. 10,000 people. I have probably the most popular DeFi meme coin trading stream, Solana meme coin trading stream in all of TikTok. Physical room. This is not a wall, bro. This is like I put this up. Like this shit you can. This shit moves, bro. I'm in a penthouse right now. That's only to block the rest of my room, which is actually quite large. But yeah. Let's keep moving. I'm giving away private LLC setup to the first 100 messages I get. Oh, that's awesome. I'm giving away 10,000 Solana to the first 100 people to go to your house and break open your kneecaps with a baseball bat. Good luck, little bro. BB says, should I sell my BFS? Well, you could consider the fact that BFS is an actual literal rug pull created by people that are lying, pretending to represent Mr. Beast, when Mr. Beast has already said that he does not have a coin, and that the whole point of the coin is that it's supposed to go up for the Super Bowl, but on the Super Bowl it's just going to reveal that it was never true in the first place. So the coin is going to zero on the Super Bowl. Right now it's at 60 million. You got to be careful. I think that thing's going to zero. Should be careful threatening people on Oracle TikTok. I'm not threatening anybody, bro. I'm just encouraging baseball practice in Minecraft. Should I buy XRP? It depends. Do you want to make money or do you want to lose money? What do you think of volume bots? Volume bots are essential and they play a critical role in pretty much any successful coin. The coin is just like the USOR coin. Went to shit on February 1st? Yes, absolutely. You're getting it. USOR, USCR, BFS, all of these coins are one and the same. They're scams created by highly sophisticated scammers that know how to market to retail to trick you guys into thinking that they are legitimate so that you guys who don't know any better will buy and hold the coin. And when that happens, they're going to go straight to zero and you guys are going to be left out to dry. You got to be very careful and highly skeptical of any coin that has a countdown built into it, any coin that's created by a team that lies. LARP, live action roleplay, is a common phrase in crypto. If the team is LARPing, then don't trust their coin. All of these coins are LARPs. The US Federal Reserve, the US Crypto Reserve, US Oil Reserve, there is zero actual federal involvement in these coins, but people LARP, they pretend that there is. BFS, there is zero actual involvement from Mr. Beast, but people LARP, they pretend that there is. And because of those reasons, they're able to take advantage of you guys who don't know any better and ultimately take your money. Hey, good to see you, Cedric. Hey, welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm really glad to see you all. I appreciate you for tuning in. We got some great viewership right now. Make sure you guys are tapping that screen. Drop a comment in the chat, especially if you haven't said anything already. I want to hear from you guys. Everybody drop a comment in the chat. Everybody say something, especially if you haven't said anything yet. Every unique comment goes a long way for boosting the algorithm here. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're locked in right now. We're taking a look around the market, trying to educate and onboard the next generation of investors, empower you guys to achieve financial freedom, and set you guys up for success. Crypto is the most opportunity-rich industry on the planet, the most diverse industry on the planet, the most dynamic industry on the planet. I mean, you could really change your life here. You know what's funny, chat? The other day I was looking at the leaderboard for the past week in our group. It's a free Discord. You could join. The link's right down there. And the top call on our leaderboard for the past week was a 360x. So I did the math and I was like, how long would it take? Pretend you work a minimum wage job, or pretend you work whatever job you work, right? Pretend you put 1 hour of your wage into that coin that went to a 370x, right? If you had put 1 hour of wage into that coin and sold it at the top for a 370x, you would have made 45 work days. 45 work days worth of wage. Why are you guys wasting your time, wasting your life, wasting your energy in your 9 to 5, in your rat race, in your box, in your wage cage, when you could make 45 days of wage off of 1 hour's wage investment in this market? That's something that happened within the past week. It really doesn't make any sense. When I quit my job was when I realized that I was making 36 times more money per hour doing crypto than I was in work. I quit my job when I realized that thing's a scam, man. Not financial advice. Do your own research. You guys are all going to lose your jobs anyways because AI is coming and shit. So you might as well just get it over with, rip off the Band-Aid. Now, I'm not telling you to quit your job today. I'm not telling you to run away. I'm not telling you to not have an income, right? You need an income to survive. You're not going to thrive if you can't survive. What I'm telling you to do is to start investing more time, start investing more energy, and start getting educated on crypto. Because crypto is the most dynamic, the most revolutionary financial technology on the planet. And the future for crypto is bright. And the more that you can learn about this, the sooner that you can throw yourself headfirst into the industry, the more successful you're going to be in the long term. Remember, time in the market beats time in the market. So get in today, you feel me? Now don't rush into it. This is not a get rich quick scheme. This is not a lottery ticket. This is not a casino. This is an opportunity. This is a financial sector. This is a startup tech industry. And you need to have a lot of skill in order to navigate this, right? And skill is honed through practice, through effort, through consistency, and through study. If you have practice, effort, consistency, and study, then you will be successful in this industry. Don't treat this like a slot machine. You're going to get slot machine results. Start learning, start practicing, and start understanding what's going on here. Don't listen to other people for advice. Crypto punishes people who can't think for themselves. Crypto punishes people who look to others for answers. Crypto rewards people with high agency. Crypto rewards people who are willing to put the effort in and who learn and who hone their own dynamic edge. You have to sharpen your own edge in this industry. Things are changing all the time. You have to find your own way to navigate the industry. There's no shortcut. There's no cheat code. There's no one size fits all. There's no, let me, buy my course and then you'll know how to make infinite free money. It just doesn't exist. Everyone that's promising that is lying to your face. You have to crawl through the barbed wire, crawl through the broken glass, and really lock in order to be successful. As Paladin says, lock in or clock in. That's real. Big facts. That's real. Name of this website, this is Axiom. Axiom.trade. And when you get there, use my code, CRAP, crap. I'm pretty sure it gives you like better fees or something like that. CRAP, 4 letters. Axiom.trade. In my opinion, it's the best trading interface for Solana meme coins. And Solana meme coins are the most volatile financial sector on the planet. This is the extreme sports of finance. This is like jumping out of a helicopter. Jumping out of a helicopter and riding a snowboard. This is way different from the stock market. This isn't your grandpa's stock market. Let's take a look around. Zero coin. This is the only coin that I've seen recently launched that actually looks worth investing in. It's been pretty slow and steady on the crawl up. Topped out at 56K. We've been following this since around 20K. Every coin in the market's going to be a slow cook right now. I mean, it's a weekend, and weekends are slow for volume, and in general, the macro environment's pretty miserable. So, sorry, CoinGlass, look at liquidity models for your coin. He's not wrong, and he jumps out of help to, helicopters? Yeah, I do jump out of helicopters. Welcome to the stream, everybody. We're jumping out of helicopters. Jake, this you? Jake who? Jake from State Farm? Yo, welcome to the stream. They just paid Dex. Brand new wick up here. 60,000 and climbing. Migration is so low at this point. Jake Cleaver? No, I'm not Jake Cleaver. That's pretty funny though. Big says, I wish I was in the Discord when you called out Penguin. Yeah, that was a 15,000x. 15,000x. 15,000 hours is how much in work days at an 8-hour job. 15,000 hours at an 8-hour job is 1,875 work days. How many years is 1,875 work days? 1,875 work days. There's 260 work days per year. So that means 7.5 years. One play, if you had taken 1 hour of your wage and you put it into Penguin when they called it in my group, you would have made 7.5 years of your wage. Can you stop and put that into perspective? Can you guys stop and seriously wake up? Can you stop being sheep? Can you let that shock you out of the system? 7.5 years of wage from 1 hour's worth of investment. Why are you guys not doing this right now? Seriously, why are you guys not doing this right now? That was within the past month. That opportunity was within the past month, within the past 30 days. You could have made 7.5 years of your income in the past 30 days. This isn't some MLM. This isn't some scheme, some scam. This isn't some bullshit. This is verifiable on-chain opportunity that has happened within the past 30 days. This is real life. Wake up. This is real life. Crypto is the most opportunity-rich industry on the planet. Crypto is the most dynamic industry on the planet. It's seriously, you could change your life here. Now, it's not going to be easy. It was never supposed to be easy. It's a highly technical skill. And like any highly technical skill, it takes a lot of practice and a lot of study. But by God, put the fucking work in. Why are you guys showing up to some dead-ass, deadbeat, dead-end job every single fucking day that makes you miserable, making pennies on the dollar, making somebody else rich, wasting the hours of your life in misery, with the fatigue building up, barely able to enjoy the little free time that you have, when you can make 7.5 fucking years of your wage in 1 hour's investment in 1 month? This, I know it sounds too good to be true, but I changed my life through this shit. You could too. This is real life. Again, it's not supposed to be easy, but by God, put your fucking effort in. Stop wasting your time elsewhere. You ever heard of smarter, not harder? A lot of you guys are working hard right now, and working hard is good and all. You know what the reward is for hard work? More hard work. If you work smart, you can run sideways. You can escape the box. You can escape the matrix. You can make it out of the rat race. You can stop being a little sheep in the pen. You feel me? So lock in or clock in. That's so real. Wake up, please. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help guide you guys out of the cave. You guys are deep in the cave right now. Thoughts on 2016? I think it's pretty cooked. I think it's pretty cooked. Freaky Food, you know, I've seen Freaky Food launch a couple of times, Diego. I'm not bullish on this. I've seen this coin launch at least a dozen times within the past 2 weeks. So I'm not very bullish. Sheesh, I just told you that 2016 is cooked. Yo, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive. I'm your host, YNOT, greatest crypto rapper of all time. We're locked in the trenches right now. Another day, another dollar, so they say. Check Big Trout. Big Shack. The team goes skrrr, pop, 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 pop. Skia, and a boop, 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 boom. Alright. I appreciate your advice, of course, man. Anytime. If you guys are looking for the place to get started, join that group right down there in the chat. Again, I know it sounds too good to be true, but this is real. Like, We built this from the ground up over the past 3 years. Will says, I appreciate that talk. Literally sleeping at work while you put the light bulb. Will, I was in the same shoes as you when I got started, bro. I started with $40 when I showed up to crypto. I only had $40. I was barely able to make ends meet. My job fucking sucked. I also had to sweep floors. Everything was miserable, bro. That was a little under 10 years ago. I've been to 2 continents in the past 2 months, bro. I've been on $300 million yachts. I've been in Rolls Royces. I've been in rooftop Michelin star restaurants. I've been hanging out with my friends in every corner of the fucking planet. Sorry, I've been to 3 continents in the past 2 months. My life has changed forever. I've gone places that I was never supposed to go, all because of this industry. Crypto can change your life if you let it. If you lock in and you take this seriously, then it could change your life. If you're in crypto, you're doing nothing but stealing from honest little people. Skittle, you dumb motherfucker. We are the little people, bro. Are you serious? Where are we supposed to be, bro? Crypto is the greatest transfer of wealth in human history. It's the first time in human history that the little guy has actually been able to win. You think that these Bitcoin millionaires that believed in Bitcoin when nobody else did, you think they're the big guys? The big guys didn't show up until the past 3 years. Institutions looked down on us. Banks look down on us. States look down on us. We didn't get the green light until the past 3 years. Everything has changed now. I don't know who the fuck you're trying to talk to, bro, but we are the little guy. What do you want us to do? Go buy Tesla? You want us to go buy Nvidia? You want us to go buy Apple, Amazon? Oh, that's supporting the little guy, all right. You stupid son of a bitch. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. We're locked in right now. Tree says, we are still early. We are the whole coiners. That's real. We are the whole coiners. You're the last generation of humanity that's going to have an opportunity to buy whole coins. Like, think about that for a second, guys. This is something I like to say to put this all into perspective. Crypto is the most revolutionary financial technology of our lifetime. Probably, period. Like, probably ever. Crypto is the most revolutionary financial technology ever, I might say. Now, think about what that really means. What that really means is that you are the first generation of humanity, literally the first people in human history that have access to the most revolutionary financial technology ever. That's equivalent to being the first human beings that discovered gold. That's equivalent to being the first human beings that invented currency, the dollar. That's equivalent to being the first human beings that invented the stock market. Imagine being the first ever human beings to be around when they made the stock market, when they discovered gold, when they invented currency. Imagine how much of an opportunity that would be if you believed in those systems, if you believed in that infrastructure, if you dived in head first and you accumulated. Imagine if you got gold when they were literally pulling it out of the ground. If you got gold when it was literally filled up in the rivers. Imagine if you got dollars when they were printing them out for the first time and you could just go and grab them off the shelves. Imagine you were buying stocks when every single stock was worth pennies on the dollar. How good of a position would your family be in today? That's what we mean when we say generational wealth. You guys are literally the first generation of humanity to have access to this technology. That is a tremendous privilege. And a lot of you guys aren't taking this opportunity seriously enough. Real estate is another good example. They used to give away land for free. Imagine being part of the generation that got hundreds of acres of land for free just for showing up. Now, we can't do that anymore. Now those hundreds of acres of land are worth millions of dollars, right? But imagine being in those first shoes. You are in those first shoes. You are literally the first generation of humanity to have access to the most revolutionary financial technology of all time. Lock the fuck in. Take this opportunity seriously. Time says, I was almost giving up, and you just reminded me why I started in the first place. Listen, man, they want you to give up. All this price action that's been going down, market trending downwards, Bitcoin down, ETH, XRP, BNB, Solana, Tron, Dogecoin, you name it, they're all down double-digit percentages in the past week. That doesn't happen for no reason. That happens because they want to put the fear in you. They want you shaking. They want you quaking. They want you to give up. They want you in a box and they want you eating bugs. They want you giving them their money for the rest of your life. You gonna let them win? You gonna let them take that from you? What you have here is a once in a million lifetimes opportunity. Don't let it go to waste. You gotta remind yourself every day while you're here. Everything for a reason. We got purpose. Look at my fucking hat. We got it for cheap. This down market right now, this isn't the time to turn around and run. This is the time to lean the fuck in and get it. We got it for cheap. We are the first generation of humanity to get it for cheap. Period. Bar none. Dondre says, are you trading short or long? Neither. This is spot trading Solana meme coins. But if I were to be short or long, I would definitely be short right now. I mean, the market's fucked. Yo, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and I'm your host, Why Not? I was only going to go live for 30 minutes, but I'm actually locking in, and turning up right now. Twisted Jones says, the government owns crypto. It owns the electricity and can shut it down anytime. Oh, so true, bro. They own electricity. They could shut it down anytime. The internet will be down. Your banks will be down. The ATMs will be down. You will never be able to get any money. Oh, surprise. They own everything. It doesn't change anything. Come on, little bro. You got a YouTube channel? I do, but I don't exactly post videos on there. What you're seeing is probably the bulk of it. What we have is we teach these classes. In fact, we got a class coming up in about 10 hours from now or something. In 10 hours, we got a class coming. Our classes they vary in subject. The class in 10 hours is going to be about perps and leverage trading. We have Max Value, aka Cloak. He's a top 1% perps and leverage trader. He's been in the game, literally profitable, living off of perps and leverage trading for the past 7 years. He's literally top 1% in the world. He doesn't have a job. He doesn't do anything. He just does perps and leverage for the past 7 years. And he taught a class last week, or actually maybe a week and a half ago now, about perps and leverage. And then in 10 hours, his second class is going to be in the group. So if you guys are interested in learning perps and leverage, if you have zero background, he's going to do a live demo. He's going to talk about everything and answer your questions real time. So the last class was highly insightful. And so yeah, we teach those classes, and there's recordings for those classes available if you guys are if you got the alpha pass. It costs less than a Fortnite battle pass. But yeah, what are you looking at? You're looking at Axiom.trade. This is Solana meme coin spot trading. We're looking at Solana meme coins, the most volatile financial sector on the planet. Ben says, LOL, first generation. Were you not around in 2008? Ben, in 2008, I was in fucking elementary school. Are you serious? You think I was buying Bitcoin in 2008? The first Bitcoin I ever bought was probably in 2014. Well, I didn't buy it. I found faucets online. You were? Yeah, we get it, Unk. Come on, little bro. If you're zooming out, if you're looking at the macro time scale, it doesn't matter whether you got in 2008, 2018, or 2028. You guys are all the first generation to be in crypto. This industry has a lot going on. Boomers in the chat, that's real. Shout out to all my cypherpunks. The real question is, if you've been in crypto since 2008, why are you still on TikTok, little bro? Shouldn't you be like getting your thing jorked over on a yacht in the Bahamas or something? Tree of Life says, who else in your bloodline has even owned a Bitcoin? No one, bro. That's real. Chris Water says, crypto is awesome. Buy the dip. That's real. Yo. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you guys. We're locked in right now. I'm not gonna lie, if I've been in crypto since 2008, I wouldn't be here right now. I would be on my boat probably. I mean, I'm on my boat pretty often anyways, but I certainly wouldn't feel an obligation to educate and onboard the next generation. What coin are we buying? Nothing. We're just looking around. Trading platform to use? This is Axiom.trade. Axiom.trade. You're new here? Welcome to the party. It's a pleasure to have you. We're here to teach you guys the ropes, show you how to be successful long term in crypto. Less fees? Yeah, you want to have as little fees as possible. For example, comparing my fee structure to the default fee structure on Axiom, I'm paying 90% less fees. 90% less fees. Isn't that crazy? The default fee structure calls for 20% slippage, 0.001 priority, and 0.001 bribe. My fee structure is 2% slippage, 0.0000001 priority, and 0 bribe. I'm paying 90% less fees. GMGN seems to have high fees. You probably just haven't adjusted your slippage and whatnot. How do you do your research before aping a token? So you're looking for volume. Volume tells you whether or not a coin is worth looking at. Then once you find that a coin is worth looking at, then you look at distribution and you look at narrative. So narrative is what the coin is about. Usually those are pretty powerful indicators. Ben says generational dip. Guys talking about a dip that's less than 19 years ago and we aren't there yet. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean, little bro. You know, 1010 was the single largest single day liquidation event in crypto history, right? It doesn't matter if Bitcoin's been around since 2008. 1010, like last year, like 4 months ago, was the single largest one-day liquidation event in crypto history, period, bar none, in the entire 20 years, bro. So I don't know what to tell you. You think because you've been around, you've seen everything under the sun? You haven't seen anything yet, bro. You of all people should know, being someone that's seen crypto come since 2008, you know that there was never institutional adoption. You know that the banks, that the states, they were never interested. You should know better, bro. You should know that the landscape is different today than it's ever been before. You should know that things are incredibly different in the market today than they were 20 years ago. Are you serious? The most dynamic, the most ever-changing, the most volatile financial sector on the planet, and you think it's exactly the same as 2008? Man, no wonder your ass is still broke, even though you had the opportunity of a lifetime. That's crazy. You know, a lot of people are washed up. Straight up. A lot of people are washed up. A lot of people think that because they've been in crypto for a long time, that they've seen it all, they know it all. They don't understand that you need to be dynamic, that you need to pivot, that no 2 cycles are the same, that you have to really pay attention and you really have to sharpen your edge or else you become dull. This motherfucker is dull. Don't be dull. A lot of people made tens of millions, hundreds of millions of dollars in 2017. A lot of people made tens of millions, hundreds of millions of dollars in 2020. Those same people are struggling in the market today. They're broke today because the landscape changes all the time. It's never the same. Don't let your edge dull. Always keep that edge sharp. You feel me? Yo, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you guys. Normally says millionaires were made during Binance Supercycle too. Yeah, that's what I was alluding to in 2020, 2021. That's when I first made serious money. But the market today is nothing compared, nothing like the market back then. That doesn't mean there's not opportunity today. Funny enough, a lot of the richest people, a lot of the biggest winners in the market today are the youngest people. The people that were in literally elementary school back in 2008 when this guy is talking about. Some of the people that are winning in the market today were literally born in 2008. The top traders on chain today are fucking 16, 17, 18, 19 years old. They've inherited the trenches. They've inherited the big P&Ls. They've inherited the multi-million annual incomes. A lot of these people are washed, man. Time in the market beats time in the market, but I gotta level with you. Time in the market can make you complacent. Time in the market can make you jaded. Time in the market doesn't necessarily work as well in crypto as it does in Web 2. This isn't the stock market, little bro. Things change. Yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and I'm your host, YNOT, greatest crypto rapper of all time. And we're hitting the trenches. Another day, another dollar. What are your thoughts on volume bots? I already told you, little bro. They're essential. Any self-respecting coin has a volume bot. Volume bots are necessary. The vast majority of successful coins have volume bots. It's just like, you know, lip fillers or a BBL. It's supposed to enhance something that's already there, you feel me? Have you went bar for bar versus Ghosty? No, I haven't. Maybe I should though. Which volume bot do you use? What do you don't use a volume bot for yourself. It's not a personal use thing. You use a volume bot for a project if you're launching a coin or something. I don't use a volume bot because I'm not involved in any projects that would benefit from them. Save the Trenches album? I'm not familiar. It sounds kind of familiar, but what seed phrase are we using? Put it in the chat. Oh, I got you. My seed phrase is discover, jump, building, apple, true, dance, boat. There's what, five more things left. Square, pink, judge, trap, and let's see. Ben says, bought myself a skeeter boat off market gains this year. Crypto is just sellers taking from buyers. So true, Ben. How fulfilling to be so rich and to buy the things of your dreams and then still spend 30 minutes of your grown adult man life rage baiting in a TikTok chat, bro. That is the truest sign of wealth. To have the most wealth. Financial freedom is more about freedom than it is about finance. And I know if I was rich, I would spend all of my days being in a TikTok chat talking shit about people. That would make a lot of sense. I bet my boat's bigger than yours, Ben. You could pull it up to the marina. Let's go boat for boat. You should go and check out the little 300 million yacht I was chilling on in Yas Island in Abu Dhabi. You ever been to Yas Island, bro? For F1? Let's go take a look around. Claw Rooter, 170k at the top. This thing doesn't look that good, actually. Would you pull up NZOS again? Yeah, sure, let's do it. NZOS. It's a good thing you got a skeeter boat, bro, because last night I skeetered on your girl's face. Look, 93k right here. This thing doesn't look that good. It's kind of ranging up a little bit, but not too crazy. I'm not optimistic about this. Obviously, it's got a candle in it in recent history, but it just looks aight to me. There's really nothing in the market moving right now that gets me excited, honestly. Slow playing, but it came back. I wouldn't say it came back. It looks like it's in a farm zone, right? I think that it's pretty much in a lull. I think the sell pressure is going to be really hard. If tech is amazing, then sure. Tech is amazing, then that's true. Ben says, relying on TikTok chat for income and also dissong your chats is pretty ironic. You think I rely on this for income, bro? You think I'm able to stream here every single day for the pennies and gifts that they send me? I'm here to stream every day because I haven't worked a job in fucking 6 years, bro. I could do whatever the fuck I want. I'm here for the love of the sport. I'm here to educate and onboard the next generation. I'm here to show people the same opportunity that was given to me. You made it back in 2008, and then here you're coming into the chat telling people not to do crypto. You're telling them that the industry is a sham. You're coming back after you personally got rich, and you're coming back and you're closing the door behind you. You're a scumbag, bro. You think you had a right to make it and no one else did? You could go fuck yourself, Ben. I'm here because I made it, because God gave me an opportunity, because I'm blessed. Because I never would have had the lifestyle that I have today without crypto. I came to open the door, to keep it open, to educate and onboard the next generation of investors and empower them for long-term sustainable financial success, financial freedom in the most dynamic and opportunity-rich industry on the planet. You don't think this is the most opportunity-rich industry on the planet? You've been here since 2008. You've seen the whole thing rise. And you don't think it's worth getting in? You don't think it's worth participating in? Who the fuck are you, bro? You're a cockroach, man. I swear to God, bro, you're the dumbest motherfucker I've ever seen in my life. If you have 20 years of watching this industry grow up from ground zero and you're still not convinced that it's worthwhile, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I really don't know what to tell you. He says, invest in companies you believe in. Do research. Believe in it. No, crypto isn't that, bro. Yeah, go buy Amazon. Go buy Tesla. Go buy Disney. Go buy Apple. That's what's really worth it, guys. That's what's really going to make you rich. Man, Ben, I swear to God Almighty, you're disappointing, man. You're disappointing. You had the opportunity of a lifetime and you blew it, man. You were a straight up scum. I swear to God Almighty, bro. You got to be one of the dumbest motherfuckers I've ever seen in my chat. 20 years head start and you're still dumb as a rock, man. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Let's keep pushing. Stock market. See, this motherfucker said crypto is a seller's market. Bro, who's making money in the stock market? Who do you think's making money in the stock market? That's crazy, man. That's pretty funny. Everybody, let's go make Jeff Bezos rich. Everybody, I think we should get Mark Zuckerberg another yacht. You know what? I think Bill Gates needs some more genetically engineered mosquitoes. Let's go help those guys out. Let's go buy their projects. So, you know, something you believe in. It's crazy. Link to join the Discord, it's right down there in the chat. Totally free to join, always will be free to join. Have you seen that Virtuals.io platform? They tokenize AI agents? Yeah, I've seen it. Palantir. What's the other one that starts with an A? Anduril. We need some Anduril, chat. Let's go invest in blowing people up. That's good. Meme coins? That's terrible. I want to go buy more bombs. Like, come on, man. You guys are scumbags. Let's keep looking around. What happened to SCMR coin? Trill, I'm going to stop you right there. You realize what SCMR spells, right? You realize that SCMR literally spells scammer, right? Like, you mean to tell me that you actually literally bought a coin called scammer and you're surprised that this happened? SCMR spells scammer, bro. Like, say that out loud. SCMR, it's scammer. You bought a coin called scammer and it went from 2.6 million down to 20K. Like, are you so dead ass, bro? Are you so for real? You bought a coin called scammer and then this happened and then you were surprised. Can we get a surprise Pikachu in the chat? What the hell was this, man? You know, it's funny because we had this on my stream 2 days ago when it launched, and then we had it yesterday. And the whole time I told you guys, this was a rug pull. This is a rug pull. This is going straight to zero. I tried to tell you guys. I was like, look, the coin is literally called scammer. It's literally called scammer. It couldn't be any more of a no-brainer. If you buy this, you deserve to lose your money. Well, lo and behold, it went straight to zero. It's on the floor. Absolutely crashed. Who's surprised? Not me. I mean, that's crazy. Blue says, you laughing so hard, bro. I can see you on your face. It is you. What does that even mean? Yeah, I'm having a good time. I really like you guys. Honestly, I was supposed to end my stream at 30 minutes, but I've been enjoying myself so much and the viewership has been so good that I've just been continuing. You guys are good sports. I mean, it's past 3 in the morning, coming up on 4 in the morning for me, so I really got to get off soon. But I appreciate you guys a lot. So in 10 hours, we got a class going in the group on perps and leverage trading. If you guys are interested in that, it's going to be one that you definitely want to tap into. You need Nitro to verify? No, not at all. To verify is super easy. Verify, you literally just click the red verify button in the group. It's totally free. You don't have to connect anything. You don't have to tell anybody anything. You don't even have to type in a CAPTCHA. You literally just click the button. Yo, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you guys. I really appreciate y'all tuning in. 160 viewers. I mean, that's awesome. It's really humbling. We managed to get our viewership up quite consistently. You know, I was struggling to pass 100 about 2 weeks ago. I was worried that when I went to Kuala Lumpur that my viewership would drop afterwards, but I came back and then it's up. It's even better than ever. Do not disturb says tap, but I hate Discord. I won't. I can't. Look, man, if there was $1 million and the only thing that you had to do to claim that $1 million was use Discord, would you do it? I didn't like Discord either, bro. I'm a Telegram guy by trade. But I still use Discord because this is the best group in crypto, period. Best group in crypto. Cheers, Ben. Take care. Enjoy your boat. I hope to see you out on the water soon. And the group is free. Like, you don't have to take my word for it. Just go in there and check it out, and you'll see what it's all about. Look at this thing, Black Cock. Finally a coin that's worth investing in. Finally a coin with a narrative that we can get behind. Chat, put a W in the chat if you like Black Cock. Warwick says 10,000 plus members, not bad. Yeah, we've got 11,000 people. Don't take it personally. You have to understand that crypto rap is a character. That when I'm bombastic, when I'm crashing out, when I'm swearing at you guys up and down like a sailor, that's all for entertainment purposes. You don't believe everything you see on TV, so why would you believe everything you see on TikTok Live? This is a carefully crafted persona. It's not representative of who I am in real life. So don't take anything you see on this program seriously, and certainly don't take it personally. That's not the point. I'm a character, a figment of my own imagination. I'm the greatest crypto rapper of all time. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. This thing topped out at 630K, 300K right now. The Duve just sold. If the Duve is out, then I'm out. Scored says, my favorite tweaker. That's right. I'm the Trevor of GTA of crypto. Check toilet, bro. Yeah, I'll look at toilet. Honestly, I'm a little disappointed in this whole toilet thing. I'm a little disappointed that the industry is actually giving this guy tens of thousands of dollars to project on his toilet. But respect. You go to college? Yes, I graduated from college. Look at this, 3.3 million at the top, 2 million right now. You're well spoken for sure, man. I'm pretty eloquent. It's part of my, college education is only part of the equation there. It's definitely my occupation as a rapper. You gotta understand, my background is as a rapper, and rappers are wordsmiths. So look at this. They're gonna get you. You talk about the alarms. Yeah, they pulling up, bro. Honestly, it would be very hard for them to get me because I live in a penthouse and they don't have the code for it. Like, they can't even get in the elevator type shit. But yeah, they're gonna have to bring the helicopter, bro. It's gonna be like King Kong. Bro, I'm buying a Pikachu coin. Is he still good? Well, Pikachu is cool, but I don't know about buying a Pikachu coin. You talking about this one? Pikachu Illustrator? Based on Logan Paul's Pikachu coin? Or his actual card that he's selling at auction? Yeah, this is aight. But it's pretty much aight at best. I'm not too bullish on this. You already know what the fuck going on. I mean, it's still ranging up a little bit. I don't think it's too bad. What are my 3 favorite crypto? Entropy, and entropy. That's pretty much it. Alright, I gotta get to sleep, y'all. They're gonna bust in and see that guy spinning around on your ceiling fan? That's way too funny. Yeah, I gotta get to sleep. It's fucking middle of the night. Entropy. It's the only meme coin on Solana that you can mine with physical hardware. This right here is the Ashlar mining device. You can literally mine this meme coin. It's the only Solana meme coin that you can mine with physical hardware. I love Solana meme coins. I love real value. This thing right here is the best of both worlds. It is a meme coin that you can mine. This thing right here. It looks sick. It's sleek, sexy, sits on your desk. You could buy 5 of them, plug them in. It'll give you passive income yield in entropy tokens. This hat right here that I'm wearing, it's a sick fucking hat. It comes from Entropy. You see that? That's the Entropy logo. You can see right there. Entropy.